Hey guys, it's just Jack on Sports here. I have a very special guest with me here today. I'm at AP Academy, and this is Erik Ostberg. He's a catcher for the University of Hartford. In a couple days, he's going to be entering the MLB draft. So today, we're just going to be asking him a couple questions. So Erik, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from and what high school you went to?
Well, my name's Erik Ostberg. I'm 21. I just finished my junior year of college, and I went to a prep school in East Hampton, Massachusetts called the Willis and Northampton School. I went there for 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, and we had a good baseball program there, and I learned a lot, and that's sort of where I became a catcher was at Wilson.
That's cool. Where did it all begin for you with baseball, and was it always your favorite sport growing up?
Well, I think obviously baseball is always my favorite sport. I love football. I was a running back. And those
cool.
are my two sports. And I mean, my earliest baseball memories are playing in the backyard with my dad playing wiffle ball and trying to hit the top of the house and hit the trees in my backyard and stuff. And from there, transferring into Little League and then Cal Ripken at 9 and 10. And I was a pitcher, shortstop back in the day, and I have a lot of good memories. Pitching in all-star tournaments and with all my best friends from school and stuff like that. I think those are the most special memories that you can have.
How did you end up at the University of Hartford, and what factors guided you to that decision to go there?
Well, I was recruited by a bunch of schools. I wanted to go to UConn for a while. I wanted to go to George Washington University for a while. But when I visited the University of Hartford, I was just so impressed with the facility that we have. I think we'd have one of the best facilities in the Northeast. And coaching staff and their reputation for sending guys to pro ball over at UConn. And just, I wanted to go somewhere I was wanted. It was a good academic fit. And they continued to call up and see how I was doing and check in, and that meant a lot to me, and the effort they put in recruiting me and the visits I went to, it just became an easy decision.
Yeah, definitely. Can you talk a little bit about some of the highlights of your college career at Hartford, and did you experience any major disappointments that you were there that you felt that you could learn from?
Yeah, we definitely experienced some serious disappointments. My sophomore year, we were 37-15, I believe, top 60 team in the nation.
Nice.
And we blew a 6-0 lead in the bottom of the ninth in the semifinals of the conference tournament.
Ouch.
Lost in a walk-off grand slam. Played again that night and lost in a walk-off to Stony Brook University in the ninth inning as well. So those were two things that I'll never get over probably. But I've had a lot of great memories there too. I'd say this year, my junior year, up against Arizona, hitting 2 home runs, hitting a home run to deep center first inning against Arizona. Packed, sold-out crowd. That was unbelievable for me. We beat UConn every year I was there. UConn's a rival of ours, and a lot of people will put UConn ahead of us, and we beat them all the times I was there. That's definitely something I'll never forget too.
Yes, that's good. Being here at AP, us younger kids like myself hear a lot about you older guys who train here. I heard you were at the top for batting average in the Division I college baseball, which is an amazing accomplishment, by the way. Congratulations. How did you make that happen, and how did you feel about that accomplishment?
I mean, it was really surreal to look up at the NCAA leaders and see my name up there and slugging and the batting average and RBIs and everything, over guys in the SEC and the ACC and Power 5 schools. It was definitely cool to see. I put in a lot of work at AP. You train here, you know how it goes here, and the guys around here are elite guys, and the atmosphere here is unbelievable. And I think we really started to hone in on some mechanical things that really started to translate well for me and put me in the best position to succeed. It's hard to hit 500 in baseball.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
Definitely very hard.
But LB could definitely attribute that to just feeling good and being locked in mentally and understanding how I was being pitched, but the sort of the things we worked at here at the AP Academy and sort of developing better path and setting better angles and working up baseball really made a big difference in my development.
Yeah. Coming off your college season, what is the next step for you in baseball?
Well, now I'm waiting on the MLB draft, and that starts in 6 days, and
definitely an exciting moment for you.
It's coming up. I've been obviously dreaming about it since I was your age.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really crazy to think that, you know, I could just sit in here a couple of days and waiting on a phone call for the draft, and it's really, you know, whoever wants to give me an opportunity to play, and that's sort of what I'm waiting to do right now.
Yeah, you've already been contacted, like you said, you've been contacted by several major league teams. Could you talk about some of the discussions you've had or workouts that you've attended, and what and teams exactly that have contacted you?
Well, I could say I've been contacted by every single team and had conversations with every single team, team except the Twins and Dodgers. Those are two teams I haven't been in contact with. I've had a couple workouts. I've probably had, including this winter, probably 12, 13 workouts.
Nice.
Various teams. I'm actually going over to Philadelphia to Citizens Bank Park on Friday to work out with Phillies. Worked out with, you know, the Tigers, Red Sox, A's, Rays, Yankees, Padres, just to name a few, you know. And they've all been good experiences in seeing different guys from the Northeast and other draft prospects, seeing how I'm kind of stacking up in that aspect of things. And you know, the conversation's been positive. Obviously, I got hurt my knee, and a lot of the conversations are revolved around that, but also sort of revolved around you know, where I fit at the next level. So
what are your hopes for the MLB draft coming up in 6 days, like you said?
I hope to just be given an opportunity to play professional baseball. You know, it's like
definitely
what I've always wanted to do, and then, you know, you get a chance to realize your childhood dream. Not many guys get to continue to chase that, and you know, I hope that I'm, you know, treated fairly and given a fair value for sort of like the work that I've put in and what I think, you know, I'm worth to a team and what I can provide to an organization, and I'm just really excited about getting an opportunity to put a uniform on.
Yeah, and if you had the choice, what would be your favorite team to go to and play for, and why would you want to go to that team?
Well, a lot of people ask me this question. You know, I obviously was a huge Red Sox fan as a kid, you know, being from Western Mass, huge Red Sox fan. But, you know, and obviously people are Red Sox fans in my area. If I was drafted by the Red Sox, that would definitely be a very, like, oh, wow sort of moment for me. And obviously, I think, you know, being from around here, the common baseball fan may be more apt to follow my journey because I'm with the Red Sox. So I think that would be cool. You know, I've always said the Cubs because my grandfather's a huge Cubs fan. Never saw him win a World Series.
Yeah, he's one of those Cubs fans.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Waiting for a while.
Yeah, he's one of those. So, you know, I mean, if I had to say, like, those two, mean a lot. Yeah. It's my family, but for me personally, I don't care. Whoever wants,
as long as you get to play baseball, you're happy.
Whoever wants to give me a chance, and whoever calls me in the draft is the team that wants me to play for them, and I honor that. That's great. So. Yeah.
And final question, could you give any advice to a young player like myself who hopes to do what you're doing right now? Could you give us any tips?
I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, my number one thing is to sort of watch and listen to the people ahead of you, and not necessarily coaches, but you watch players and how they go about their work ethic and what are the little things that they do. I would also say discipline. You know, it's not easy to get to this point, and you need to be disciplined and focused in sort of what you do and be able to make sacrifices and put things off. And instead of hanging out with your friends and your buddies on Friday, you know, you're at the cage getting your work in and you're getting better and going through your process. And that's a very hard thing for a lot of guys, especially younger players, is to make sacrifices and to see the fruit at the end of the tunnel sort of thing. To sort of see that coming and to be like, well, this will be worth it in the end. And then, you know, and to stay out of trouble and to do the right thing and be nice to people around you. If you're nice to people and you create relationships with people, people want to help you out, and that's how you can sort of climb the ladder.
Yeah. So. All right. Thanks for your time, Eric.
Hey, thanks for having me, buddy.
I hope you get drafted.
Me too. Me too.
Right. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep your fingers crossed that he gets drafted. Peace.